Greetings. Welcome in. Y'all. So have y'all missed me? I ain't been tapping in like I started off tapping in. I've been journeying through something, teaching myself something, learning things, trying to apply them as I'm learning them while still being a full-time mom, a full-time caretaker. But I prevail. I am Simone, the Shepherdess, and I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Y'all know for the month of March, we are journeying through the sacral chakra. Cleanse the energy a bit with some sage. Then I'm also going to cleanse it with my chime bell. I'm going to bring us in with 4 chimes. The 4 chimes represent me cleansing the 4 elements of water, fire, earth, and air. Once you get off that. Get off of that.
I like that.
Do ABC mouse or something.
Working. Okay, working. Then I get on this.
No?
Then I get on this.
No. If you're going to be on the phone, I want you to be on ABC mouse.
Okay.
And I want you under your account, not Cairo's.
I want Cairo. This mine?
Which name say Quincy?
Kissy. That my name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name.
What letter does your name begin with?
What is name?
That's Cairo. That's not you.
Yeah, not Cairo. Let me change my name.
Shay. Y'all, so I want us to do, I know we ain't been tapping in with our
I changed my name.
breath work and meditations like we typically do. So this evening, because I have to get back to what I was doing, y'all, I gotta finish up these just to keep y'all abreast. So y'all know I'm in the process of going through the foreclosure process, and I've been like simultaneously learning about consumer laws and the Truth in Lending Act and the CFPB and all these regulations and bureaus that were put in place to basically protect us as consumers. And while going through this process, realizing that I've been violated. So I simultaneously trying to stop my house from being foreclosed upon, while trying to remedy my violations. So, and again, still being a full-time caretaker, still trying to heal, still trying to journey, still trying to align with work. So it's just, it gets overwhelming at times. So just having to disconnect, but I made this promise to myself, so I'm trying to show up every day in some kind of capacity. Speaking of, I realized I'm so off that last week or a couple of days ago, I gave the same journal prompts for the same day, and like I'm gonna have to go back and watch both of them videos to see what I talked about on them today. But I'm like, how the fuck did I miss this to give out the exact same journal prompt? Woo, baby. Okay, so we're just gonna do 20 deep breaths. Yeah, because I gotta finish this off tonight, because I gotta mail this out, y'all. They're trying to auction off the house on the first Tuesday in April, so let's see how this about to go. I'm doing some sweet orange, and I picked up vetiver, so I guess I'm gonna do vetiver. Vetiver. What's that one?
I like this game. My favorite is something wrong with it.
Oh, I'm gonna do Tiger's Eye. It just came. I just told you what to get on. I got some Tiger's Eye recently. I need to charge my crystals up. I got so much to do. I need to shampoo the carpets. Okay, let's do 20 deep breaths. Let me put my essential oils on. It's like this one stopped up or something. Y'all, if y'all getting y'all essential oils, or when you're getting your essential oils, I'm gonna speak it in the present for you. Ensure that you are trying your best to get organic, especially gonna be rubbing it on your skin or taking baths with it. If it's just for like the humidifier or whatever the other thing called, maybe, but I still say organic. So I guess you had an intention behind it being as sustainable, ethical, and natural as possible. Okay, so what's today? Thursday. I'm gonna get us back on track. What do we typically do on Thursdays? I can't even. So let's just do 20 deep breaths so we can get out of here. Just gonna inhale slowly through our nose. Hold it for about 4 to 5 seconds, or until you feel the capacity of your lungs, or until you feel your lungs have reached capacity. Slowly exhale it from your mouth, or you can do it forcefully. I think we have talked about when you are releasing with force, or I don't know what I want to call it besides force. You are pushing out that stagnant energy, things that don't serve you. We know that energy never dissipates. It never disappears. It just transforms into something else or move on to somebody else. You're supposed to be on ABC Mouse, not Snapchat, not Amazon, not TikTok, none of this. ABC Mouse. I guess I'll choose what I want you to play then. Oh, and what letter is this?
B.
The letter B. So we're busting the bubbles of the letter B. Only hit the ones with the small letter B. Thank you. I said only hit the ones with the small letter B. Only hit the ones with the small letter B. Make sure your listening ears on, son. Quentin, hit the ones with the letter B. Okay.
I'm not doing this. I'm doing a push. It's all done. Maybe I charged up, then I can get back on it.
Maybe not.
Yes. When you get the charger. did I not get?
Ah, Shay. Y'all, so the journal prompt, I didn't even write the journal prompt down. I had got so distracted by me using the same journal prompt. I'm like, what? I'm like in disbelief with myself. What's your relationship about yourself? Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I don't repeat another journal prompt. Okay, today's journal prompt is write down the characteristics and traits your ideal soulmate will embody. Write down the characteristics and traits your ideal soulmate will embody. When you see yourself in a romantic relationship, what does it look like? What are your expectations of this other being that is coming into the relationship? How do you expect them to treat you? How do you expect them to carry themselves? I done remember some childish ass folks, y'all. Some childish ass folks. How do you expect them to treat their mother, their father, even if they were brought up in unideal situations? What is their outtake on life? Are they accountable, or is everything everyone else's fault? Are they carrying hurt and anger from 20 years ago? Or are they living in this present moment and creating their own reality? How are they with money? What is their financial education like? Financial literacy? Do you guys embody the same principles or morals when it comes to parenting? So write down the characteristics and traits your ideal soulmate will embody. You don't know what you want until you know what you want. A lot of us out here dating blindly, fucking on the first date, and you don't know nothing about this person. Don't know that they mama, daddy, uncle, cousin, brother, sister, all crackheads. Don't want to be nothing in life, like, for real. Like, come up with what your ideal person will embody, look like, treat you, treat others, treat themselves, carry themselves. What type of job do you foresee them having, or how do they provide for you? Are they a provider, or do they expect you to be the sole provider? This is your ideal soulmate. How do you want that person to look? Not even physically, but physically. But what do they embody spiritually, mentally, emotionally, mindset-wise? It ain't about your body. It's about what you embody. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull from 4 decks. No, you're supposed to be on ABC Mouse. The first deck I'm going to pull from is my hindsight deck. I haven't pulled from these in a minute, so I was called to these today. Spirit, I'm near, I'm clear and ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me what we need to know. Dang, 3 cards popped up. I don't want all 3 of these. Can I have one, Lord? Most High, gracious, omnipotent, creator. And 3 more fell out. And I should have looked at them to see if it's the same 3. There is a new creation forming within you. Some seasons, your growth goes inward, like the roots of a tree preparing to blossom, cultivating all the inner treasures that you need. When you feel stagnant in the physical or material world, remind yourself, a new creation is forming within me. And this is perfect because the sacral chakra is focused on our ability to create, our creativity. So if you are stagnant within your creativity, it's because your sacral chakra is blocked. It's not balanced. Healing is feeling. Our ability to truly feel our emotions and experiences nurtures our emotional intelligence. You cannot heal what you don't allow yourself to feel. Feel it, heal it. You're not getting no race cards. Get on ABC Mouse. Because you're supposed to be in the bed and not even on the phone, but I thought I was going to be lenient while I'm live. And you taking that for granted. I told you it is okay for you to be sad and angry and worried and overwhelmed. But what we're not doing is allowing those emotions to consume us. So the difference is you're not worrying 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. You might look at something, might have a little anxiety about it, but then you know that you're covered. You're divinely guided. Everything is working in your favor. When you put that energy out into the atmosphere, that energy is returned to you. And I'm trying to get so aligned and so divine that I have not an ounce of worry. Whatever come my way, I just instantly know that His grace has got me covered. Versus me being sad, whether it's for 30 minutes or fucking 3 hours. I don't even want any of that energy. I'm trying to be... baby, but it's okay to feel it, because heal it when you feel it, because then you know, okay, this triggered me and made me feel this way, so how do I move through these feelings? How do I heal through these feelings, these emotions? Why did this trigger me? Why was this my response? How can I change me within whatever the situation is? And then what is for me, I let it be. Whatever isn't, I set it free. There's a window of opportunity when you allow what is for you to be. There's a window of opportunity when you allow what isn't to be free. Life is a cycle. I think I touched on this the other day. Life is a cycle. Just like the seasons change, our reality changes, our present changes, our relationship changes, our money changes. But what we aren't doing, just like we had the one about emotions, feel it to heal it, we aren't allowing these changes to consume us. We're not living in lack. So if something is taken away, we not, oh man, I remember this, I remember when I had this, and now I feel like, no, we just know, hey, that's the flow and ebb of life, the ups and downs of life. So what can I do in this present moment to make sure that the future me, the tomorrow me, will be in a better predicament, will have, if it is money or abundance, more of that tomorrow. Versus me being at home, sitting on the couch, sad, mad at everybody, being unaccountable, blaming everybody else about my current circumstances. Every day you get up every day God allows you to wake up. You get another chance at whatever it is to change for your betterment. Then I'm going to pull from my Audacity deck. Get your feet off that. Don't call him. Spirit, I am here. Get on ABC Mouse. I am clear and ready to hear. Tell me. Tell me so. What message? It's a card I already turned over. Does the flock need to know? Damn, that was 2 cards that popped out on me. So we just doing 333 around the board. We got the coffee cup, the Lovers, and the Lovers is the 3 card, and the Fiddle Leaf Fig. lovers first, so let me read. You supposed to be on ABC Mouse. The lovers. Love is gentle. Love is kind. Your love is the eternal kind. These lovers aren't all rainbows and roses. They are forever pushing up daisies. You're committed. You're in it for the long haul. Nothing is going to change your mind. You're willing to go to your grave. Whatever you are asking about is here to stay. Whatever you're asking about, it is here to stay. It's all about your perspective in relationships and circumstances. Your perspective. I think this other day I was like, I know it might sound cliche, but always look on the bright side. How is this working for my good? How am I gaining wisdom from this? How am I learning, growing? How is this adding value to me? Whether it's the today me or the tomorrow me. And we got the coffee. This card is bringing your attention to the alchemy and seemingly routine rituals. The sorcery in the everyday, the magic in the mundane. What are you overlooking and taking for granted? How can you pause and sip the coffee? Are you rushing through your day because you are in a hurry or because you are avoiding things that need attention and are easier to push aside? Because you hear me talking. You hear me talking. So you wanted me to stop in the middle of what I was saying to address what you wanted. Because it's something I'm going to say no to, number one. The second thing is stop doing it. And lastly, you're supposed to say excuse me and then wait until I acknowledge you after you grab my attention, right? No. Get off of that and get on ABC Mouse. Quincy, be quiet. I heard you. So the coffee cup is definitely for me. If it's not for you, I know that this is a journey in regards to like these meditation practices and the breath work. But obviously I got to a point where, well, one, I told y'all I feel like I'm overwhelmed. I'm doing too much. But I can tell the difference when I stopped doing the breath work and the meditations and just even the little chiming, that frequency, that small little sound bath. Quentin, we just had a conversation about that. No, I'm not downloading that on my phone. Come here. Knowing that those routines have really set the standard for my day and what frequency I'm going to vibrate on. So really tapping the foot back in. That's why I'm like, I'm grateful for this journey and the ability to wake up and, start anew. So again, I'm excited about wrapping up these fucking letters to get these sent out tomorrow. So I can, because I just been, and with me being overwhelmed, I've been like drained. Like I told y'all, my sleep patterns have been off. Like I didn't go to bed until 6 o'clock this morning. Like drafting fucking letters, reading fucking laws and shit. So I didn't wake up. Then I fell asleep. Didn't wake up until like 11 o'clock in the morning, because it's not afternoon yet. But then before I know it, it was 7 o'clock. Like, it's just, time is just, I don't know what time is right now, because it's way more than an illusion at this point. So I'm like, where the fuck is time going? Like, am I tripping? But getting back into my routine, like I have started back doing my facials, my clay mask, helping like remove and pull, detox my face. So getting back into that, just being consistent. Like, again, we have been in, what is this, day 76, 75, 76. And we still have not created a habit enough for us to take breaks. Like, as much as we are committed, we ain't done enough to need to take a break from this. Because we wake up every day and we got these habits of combing our hair, putting our makeup on, brushing our teeth, eating. Feed your soul. Feed your soul. Your soul want to eat every day. The last one is the fiddle fig.
Excuse me.
You deleted ABC Mouse?
Yeah.
Why? Nothing, and I mean nothing, is as futile as a fiddle leaf fig. Give it up. Regardless of your boho woven planter basket, your fiddle leaf fig will die a slow and painful death, leaf by leaf, until you're left with nothing but a crispy stub and an $89 hole in your pocket. Despite your best intentions, strict watering schedule, fertilizer, dutiful misting, and perfectly positioned grow lights, it's not happening. Let it go. Be free of the fig. Find a lower maintenance or plastic plant to satiate your black thumb. So it's something out there that one of us is pouring into, continuing to give life to, that we have to release. Is that a relationship? Is that a job? Some type of circumstance? Your current abode where you residing? It could be a mindset. You have been so fucking tunnel vision, so egoistic that you like, I ain't gonna change my mind. I'm gonna remain who I am, who I've always been, what I've always known. And it ain't adding no value. It's not aligning you with no type of abundance, no opportunities. And you wonder why you're stagnant, why you're always lacking. Then I'm gonna pull a tarot. Y'all know I love learning my tarot deck. Spirit, I am near. You just do whatever the fuck you wanna do, huh? Get off of YouTube right now. Why you didn't delete YouTube? Why you delete ABC Mouse? Don't get on that. Okay, get on PBS Kids. You don't want to do that? How about you go to sleep then? PBS Kids is your only option right now, or I'm going to take the phone. Because when I finish, you're about to get off the phone anyway, and I'm wrapping up. So I advise you to take advantage of that. Spirit, I am near, I am clear and ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me. Ooh, tell me so.
I changed my mind. Never using again.
Do you think that's how it works?
No, never come back in the house.
You want to leave tonight? Oh, you leave tomorrow when your daddy comes? Okay. Okay, is it that one message? You were doing 3 for 3. And we just getting one from it. Got a lot of sword energy coming out. So first we had the 9 of Pentacles. Y'all know this is luxury. Come here, Quincy.
No.
Abundance. Then the 4 of Swords came out. And then we got the Ace of Swords. Somebody coming in with something. Why you keep getting on YouTube?
This is my phone. Now whose phone is my phone? I got it.
9 of Pentacles, you are surrounded by wealth and luxury, creature comforts, a bird in the hand, a big bountiful harvest, enjoying the good life, wine, women, and song, abundance and prosperity, taking time to enjoy the good things in life. You have everything you need. Don't be scared to splurge. Affirm, I am grateful for the true abundance in my life. We were just talking about perspective. Be open to changing your perspective. Find the silver lining in every single situation. Like, it's to the point now where when something doesn't go my way, I'm thanking the divine for redirection. When I barely even leave the house and be in traffic now, but it's like if I am stuck in traffic or something happens along a certain journey while I'm doing something, I'm grateful because I assume that it's me being protected from something. Every little thing is greater than me. That's an accident I could have been in. That's traffic that I would have been stuck into it. Anything. It's like, oh, thank you, God, for protecting me. Thank you, God for guiding me. You, yes, baby. PBS Kids, it is. I am grateful for the true abundance in my life. Every day you wake up, get a chance. I'm grateful for a second chance. That's the first thing you should be saying to the Most High before your feet touch your floor. When you wake up in the morning, can you see? If you have your sight, I'm grateful that I can see another day, literally. Are you able to feel? Because y'all know there's people out there with certain illnesses that don't allow them to feel. I'm grateful for the ability to feel. For the ability to hear, speak. I am grateful for my true abundance. You are wealthy. Do you know it? And we got the 4 of Swords that came out. Rest and repose. Taking a break. Let it go for a while. Don't try to push through right now. You'll only wear yourself out. Time to meditate and contemplate and take a moment to breathe. This break is important for your healing and recuperation. A solitary experience bears spiritual fruit. Affirm, I allow my body, mind, and spirit the gift of rest. I don't know if that's for you, but it's definitely for me. Like, I've been getting downloads of you need to rest, and I feel like, God, you want me to rest in the middle of everything that I'm going through? I feel like I have so much to do, but then I'm so overwhelmed that I really don't do shit, but I'm not really resting because my mind is running and rambling and conflicting. Like, so I really feel like with this season change that's upon us, my body was like, I'm gonna make you rest. I'm gonna make you, be extra tired. I'm gonna throw your sleep patterns off. No. So if that's for you, being intentional about your intuition. Are you listening to it? When your body says rest, are you resting? Or are you trying to fight through it or feel like you got something to prove to somebody outside of you, and your body, the only body that you fucking have, is telling you to rest. It's telling you to repose, to relax, to take a break. Then we got the Ace of Swords. Breaking through the fog. You finally see the light. A new career opportunity, a mental breakthrough. The crown symbolizes mental energy and fresh ideas. You will find your clarity and be able to make your point. This card can also represent a surgery, possibly the start of a conflict. Arm yourself. A good sign for growth, mind expansion. Affirm. My ideas take form with the aid of clear vision. Clear vision is on its way to us. Definitely me. When I started like this foreclosure process, y'all, I had never sent out any type of consumer law anything. Like, but then my vision became clear. And it's like, I know I can read and comprehend. So it's like, wow, you were so, I'm not going to say desperate, but you were so overwhelmed with joy, so consumed in the first time home buyer, breaking generational curses, that you allowed somebody to trick you, girl. To trick you. So just coming to that understanding and realizing and being grateful for things that were set up in place for these certain violations, even if it means I gotta go to litigation. But just fighting for what I believe in and my natural rights. My ideas take form with the aid of clear vision. I'm growing. I'm learning that all I can do is take it day by day. All I can do is move in love, move in light, move in honesty, and justice will always prevail. And the last deck I'm pulling from is this chakra deck. Spirit. I'm near. I'm clear and ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. How many messages we got in this deck? We had Victor the other day. We won't bought up. I'm gonna do the one that didn't turn over. We got recovery. We had this one the other day. Self-worth and isolation. Didn't we just get something about isolation with the 4 of Wands? Or was that the 4 of Swords? Self-worth. Come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. The salmon chair appears to an Inuit child playing in the snow. Valley and River are the salmon chair's protectors. I never get to see it, complains River. Valley whispers. There are those who can close their eyes and see it. The child rushes home to tell her elders about the chair, but no one believes her and she lies down exhausted. Later, the chair appears to her again. She climbs in and feels the great servant's love. People, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Greater knowledge, innocent curiosity being rewarded, receiving divine love. We just had greater knowledge coming in with the Ace of Swords. And I told y'all it's about perspective. When you are going through or journeying through your journey, it's about the way that you carry yourself, keep yourself composed, keep yourself aligned, keep yourself high vibrational. When you give a certain thing, you get a certain thing. So if you are trying to manifest a certain type of abundance, I'm trying to manifest love, I'm giving more love in this season because I want it to come back to me tenfold. And it's not that I'm giving with the intention, I'm only giving this so I can get it back, but I'm vibrating on the frequency of love, so I'm going to automatically attract love. It's the same thing with anything else, even when it comes to physical currency, money. If you're giving it away freely without any ill intent behind it, negative emotions behind it, it's going to come back to you. If you are intentionally having your money work for you in some type of way, or calling it in for a certain high vibrational intention, it's gonna come to you. But if you stingy, no, I ain't sharing. I can't do shit for you. No, I can't feed you. No, I can't this. No, I can't that. No, I ain't got it. Nah. And it's okay to be selective with, who you share your abundance with, but being stingy, being gluttonous is not going to bring you what you are seeking. It's going to bring you what you are giving.
Mommy.
Yes, Quentin.
I don't know what that name is.
Recovery. Pain from our past unlocks the door of understanding. Greta wakes to find painful childhood memories all around her room. In the distance appears a huge wooden door with white light streaming through the keyhole. As Greta tries to gather up her painful memories, they melt and form the great lilac key. She places the key... Kaden is asleep. He has school tomorrow. Hang up. She places the key in the lock and a wave of fear engulfs her. The door opens and the pain and fear recede. Clarity comes. Survival is no longer enough. Once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living. One without keys. Where you are heading, there are no locks. It is time to recover a part of me that has been dormant. Am I ready to live an inspired future? And this recovery card is correlated to this self-worth card. In self-worth, that just asks us, what does it mean to me to be deserving? Do I feel deserving? Recovery, once you take this key and open up that door, you about to walk into this life of abundance. Will you have imposter syndrome? Or are you ready for the blessings that you've been asking for? And then we got isolation. I've got all I could ever need right here. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out will alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So, Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Yes. Let me see that phone. You don't have to put it on charger. Let me see that phone. Dang, I forgot what card I was about to relate this to that we pulled. That's why I need to do these with the cards out, honey. But do not wait for the right time to live your life. Live as if this present moment is your only moment. Stop putting stuff on the back burner. Stop putting stuff in the future, because the future might never come. I think that's also why I'm currently going so hard with, yes, because the house is currently in foreclosure, but we're going so hard with this consumer law journey and fighting for my rights or whatever, because it's like I only got one life to live, so it's like I might as well take my chances. Like, I already feel like I'm being publicly humiliated with the house being fucking posted publicly. I told y'all how I feel harassed, getting phone calls, people popping up at my fucking house, literally, emails, snail mail. Think of it, they're contacting me that way. I'm getting text messages in the middle of the night, just some weird harassy ass shit, like. But I'm like, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? Attempt to enforce your rights, to speak on how you've been violated, to speak about how they are infringing upon your rights. And Pray that the ancestors are with you. Call on your ancestors. Walk with the divine, hoping that it's going to work for your good, because you aren't fabricating anything. You were unjustly done. Like, so I'm just like, I live my life now, like, lividly in all aspects. Like, live like you have nothing to lose. Take that risk. Take that risk and say you are on to something big. But if you don't participate, it could pass you by. We talking about our creativity. We had, one of our journal prompts was to come up with a business idea or a product or something. Start moving on it. If you put that pen or that pencil to that paper and wrote it out, now the next step is to make steps to manifesting it. Okay, if this is what I want to do, what's my next step to get closer to that? Business plan, finding vendors, registering your entity, taking a class to learn more about whatever it is that your download was about. Y'all, the time is now. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. Just remember, you used to pray about today. Being in this predicament, being in these circumstances, with whatever you have or no longer have. But I really want us to like tap into our self-worth for real, that reflection key. Because as this season is coming upon us and we're about to get ready to harvest, I don't want us to have imposter syndrome. I want us to know that we are deserving and we are worthy. If you asked for it and the divine gave it to you, it was already yours. But what I don't want us to do is we get it and we continue to have the same mindset that we have or had when we didn't have it. Because once you move on to this next chapter, you are supposed to be the next person. The new you, the better you, not the same you. I had a brain fart. Alright, y'all, let me get off of here so I can finish these letters. I can't wait to like keep y'all informed. At this point, I'm excited. It's a roller coaster. I'm like, hey, it's my only life to live. Go hard. Go home. Go hard to stay home. Fucking facts. That's it. I am Simone, the Shepherdess. And I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach. And y'all finna get this word. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for walking, journeying, growing with me. Y'all, we about to get back to our regular routine soon. Just work with me. I'm hopping on as I can with what I can. I'm a little all over the place right now. I'm doing everything by myself, but in due time. Have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow or later on today.